Good 1v1 ability, but also can combine. That's going to be a point of emphasis for this Mexican side to get on the ball early and often and be really aggressive. Really early will be crucial for this Honduras side that wants to move the ball from left to right and can really manipulate that midfield trio.
Gold Cup, we are rolling in Santa Clara, California in the Gold Cup semifinal. Mexico meaning to reach the final for Mexico, but he's had lots of playing time at this tournament. Now Raul Jimenez trying to get himself turned. It bounces through and bounces wide. Early chance for Alvarado. It's a goal kick.
And I love the interplay. Notice the movement from Alvarado when he plays into Jimenez. Yes, he gets a little bit lucky with the...
Honduras create a turnover. They have some numbers here. First chance for them to attack, and they throw it wide. First look for Honduras tonight.
Just needs to be cleaner here from Mexico. Notice the aggressive nature here from Lozano, but you need to play this ball into Kyoto. The left.
Maybe Flores trying to play one over the top into that sunshine. Oh, it's a loose ball in the midfield. It's turned over, and Honduras have a chance to counter. They have one in the box, a second arriving, and it's blasted across the face and out. Malagon playing out from the back and plays it out into touch. It's tough being Mexico's keeper at a Gold Cup. Whoa, and now we have our first flashpoint on the touchline as that ball went out of play. Honduras testing this right side again. They have three white shirts arriving this time, stepping onto the left foot, and a shot was blocked. Corner for Honduras, the first of this semifinal. Out-swinging ball taken from that far flag. Lifted toward the top of the 18. First header won from Honduras. Second ball wouldn't sit down for them.
Of that back line as we take a look at this action that came essentially nothing in this whatsoever. Martinez goes down far too easily looking for it.
Now Raul Jimenez looks to start it the other way. Slices the ball forward. Big collision there. Referee puts whistle to lips and now stops play. Which way is this going to go?
Tough coming together here between Maldonado and Mora. Nothing in that whatsoever. The potential and the expectation that everyone...
And Dixon Ramirez not able to get to that. And a clear foul and a free kick for Mexico.
And rightly so. You test the inexperience. You text the usefulness of Mora.
And they have space on this right side again. Just one arriving in the middle, and the ball forward comes for a right-footed effort. First time from Anthony Lozano. Vega showed too much of the ball, got away with it because he got fouled. And this is going to be a yellow card, the first of the match. Free kick from Mexico. Vega wants more than that.
The right studs exposed over the foot of Vega. He's late. Comes over that right ankle, clear.
Alvarado and Vega. It is Vega, and it's thumped away. Montes and Araujo down the line for Jimenez, but too much on it. They're looking for a free kick afterward. They're not going to get it.
Just needs to be a little bit cleaner here from Mexico once they do get to the final third. That's a foul.
Taken away, taken the other way by Honduras. Up on his own for now. Rosales tries to run it through the back line on his own. Oh, Mexico bench up and screaming for a foul there. They get it eventually.
The striker for Mexico, the ability to bring in his teammates in a really difficult challenge again. Little push out from Rosales into Kyoto.
Another awesome crowd at a Mexico game here at this Gold Cup. They turn it over. Honduras, what can they make from that? Deflected try, and Malagon has to make the save. It is near struggling to create, but they've won their games. This one into the middle for Alvarado. Checks back in, pulls it back for Vega, who skied it.
One of the center backs, which allows Alvarado to come centrally. But if you're Vega, you need to look over your left shoulder because you have more than acres of space.
Chavez lost it and commits the foul. Honduras can't get out, and that's a poor challenge, and it's going to be a yellow card against Anthony Lozano.
Just late to everything, this Honduras side.
Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. It's swung in by Alvarado. Good ball, but Menjivar dropped it. It's still loose, still alive, scuffed into the middle, and somehow... I think he was looking for the foul initially, but it did not arrive.
Fantastic ball in from Alvarado into a dangerous area, and just chaos starts to ensue here. Fortunate that this ball ends up in the hands of the goalkeeper, and Ivan.
And feed it out wide. This is Mora. What can the 16-year-old create? He couldn't connect with Vega, who's going the wrong direction, and then gives away the foul.
Ball into the corner. Clever here from Crisanto. Just last second come across Vega.
Down the line. and pulled back in the direction of Ruiz. Ruiz! Save Menjivar! Second ball scrambled wide. Shouts for a penalty from Mexico. For now, it's a corner.
This is all about the movement on the front line. Watch right side of your screen. Jimenez, as he continues that near post run, that allows Ruiz to cut back to the cutback here. Good recognition to turn his hips, but this ball needs to be played into Alvarado again.
Oh, hustling back. What a wonderful first touch that is. And in on his left side as Rosales tries to pull it back to the penalty spot. And it's cleaned up and punted away by... Again, the launch. Again, Mexico are there defensively. And Jimenez trying to shield and distribute. Can't do it. And having it go between his feet before the break would change everything, just as it did against the Dominican Republic. Bent into the area toward the near post. Honduras able to settle there and trying to feed it back was Lozano. It's Ruiz scooped for Araujo. Araujo into the area, back post. Raul Jimenez missed it well wide.
Great ball in from Araujo on the left side of your screen. I just want you to watch the movement of Jimenez as he plays off the blind side of Maldonado from the center midfielder. Good ball here.
Last attack of the first half from Mexico, and for Juan Calderon blows the halftime whistle. Honduras will be happy to hear it. They'll be the happier with how this first half.
Utmost importance as Alvarado comes centrally. That's a foul.
Honduras looking for a free kick. So about 90 seconds into the second half, a set piece for Honduras. They had two.
Just no real need here for Chavez to engage in anything.
Will he see one here? Honduras swing it in toward that far post. It's flicked out. It will be a corner.
Just to cause a little bit of chaos and confusion within the Mexican back line.
Usually when you're an underdog, set pieces are where you have a chance to grab something. They feed one down this left side, scuff it into the middle. From the end line, it's blocked out. What a sliding block by Cesar Montes. The second ball headed clear by Alvarez. And then what do we have here? A foul against Honduras. Will there be more against Jorge Alvarez? Now here's a touch inside for Mora. Lays it off. Raul Jimenez scores! They call him the Wolf. He solves problems. He solves Honduras' holdout and gives Mexico the lead in the Gold Cup semifinal.
Dream start to this second half for Mexico. The better side, composed from the teenager to play in between the lines, but I also want you to watch the movement of Alvarado as he comes across. That opens up the passing lane into Jimenez. Technical ability from the striker, head down, lays it through this ball, and just pounces on this thing.
Where Mexico's cutting edge makes the difference. Mora's in again for them here by the end line. Mora pulls it back, what a save! And then scrambled away. Mexico.
Against center of your screen continues his movement, head up the whole way, letting this play develop, which gives Alvarado the ability just to crash on top of that.
Jimenez turns goal side, wrestled down, free kick Mexico. Vega leaves it for Alvarado. Great ball in, and it deflects off the post, saved on the line, and then scrambled in. And Mexico have a second.
Great ball in from Alvarado. As it does seem to be onside, Alvarez doing a good job at just staying with it. Getting himself into a dangerous area and just rewarding. A bit of confusion between Maldonado as his ball pops around. Not going to find an easier finish there for the captain of Mexico to double their lead.
From that corner just before halftime against the Dominican Republic, after Mexico had struggled through most of that first half. So this goal is very much in question now. Delivery from Alvarado. So was that enough of an action from the defender to negate the offside? Offside! No goal, and Honduras stay within one. Mora patient, then whips in the cross to the back post. He was trying to pick out Raul Jimenez again. Great defensive header from the captain, Daniel Maldonado. Mexico corner.
Just comes with Mora being able to...
Trying to avoid the knockout punch. Vega hopes to supply it. Ball in! In-swinging ball with the left foot. It's a good delivery. Header to the edge of the area, then struck with the left, but wildly wide. Good persistent run down this right flank by Alvarez, who's able to feed it further for Ramirez, who crosses, and there's really nobody in white. A guy who's seen as the biggest star for Honduras, but he's been in tough form for the last year. They're able to win this header, but at the expense of a foul.
I'll tell you what, I think it's soft.
You mentioned he's a big target man. That's what he's known for, and he tries to do it right away. But Santo trying to chop it infield, does very well. Eventually runs into a defender. They're claiming a corner here, and they get one. Opportunity to recycle here. Left-footed cross in, and Malagón was flapping at it. Nobody at the back post for Honduras. Mexico closing in on yet another Gold Cup final as things stand. Can Honduras change that? Ball trying to be threaded through for Dixon. No foul there, and Mexico can counter with both Jimenez's. It's Santi on the ball. It's Raul to his left. Santi Jimenez takes a tumble.
A team that's only scored 5 times in this Gold Cup.
This goes over the top. They might have something on here. It's hooked into the middle toward the top of the 18-yard box. Jimenez gets his body in the way. And this is floated for Santi Jimenez, who takes it in first time. He's 1v1 with the defender, tries to carry it wide, runs into the defender. Score for them in these last few. That's a good run down the line from Palma, who wins a free kick and draws a card on Araujo. They'll try to kill this by the corner if they can. That'll work from their standpoint. They win a free kick on the midfield line, given away foolishly by Pineda.
Just no need here from Pineda. Just notice the extension of the left arm comes across.
Got his body in the way, wants the free kick. Referee trying to keep this game under control, and it's about to spiral out of control. And now the Esteem Arboleda in the middle of things for a moment for Honduras. This isn't what they need to be doing, chasing a late goal.
Just pure frustration from all the players for Honduras, just trying.
It's over. Mexico are back in the final.